Welcome to another episode of Shell's Wonderful World of Golf with ASG Golf, PC Golf. Today it's going to be we're going to be at the old course at St. Andrews. It's going to be Byron Nelson against Sam Snead. Let's head to the course. All right. So I did set this for the 1960s era. And here we go for hole number one. I am letting Byron Nelson, or the computer, to play with Byron Nelson. I will play with Sam Snead. So the first hole is a 370-yard par 4, short opening hole with no bunkers, a generous fairway. The only issue being the Swilken burn that runs down the right side of the fairway and across the face of the green. Looks like we have a little bit of a headwind blowing a little bit right to left. Could be a long iron off the tee and a lob of a wedge or a driver to mid-iron. Players should avoid going after a hole location toward the front of the green. So let's look at the yardage book. Okay. All right. Nelson tees off. Nice drive. Middle of the fairway. Here's Sam Snead. Uh-oh. Went a little right, but he's okay. Still in the fairway here. Got 136 yards to the pin. Let's look at the green. Go with a pitching wedge. A little bit here. 139. I'm gonna go 45. Use the 9-iron here. The wind blowing a little bit from the front. He's on. Nice shot from Snead. We'll have a birdie putt from there. Nelson. He's going to have quite a bit longer putt. 54 feet for birdie. He's going to just try to get it up close, it looks like. Oh, nice putt. Taps in for his par. Here's Sam Snead. 25 feet for birdie. He's going to go for it here. And he's going to leave it short. Taps in for par. So both players par the first hole. We head to hole number 2. And this is a 421-yard par 4. The ideal tee shot has a drive between Cheap's bunker on the left and just over 300 yards from the tee and the edge of the rough on the right, which features thick gorse. Championship pin positions are often found on the high left side of the green, beyond a sharp ridge that can throw the ball left into a deep bunker or right toward the lower level of the green. So let's see what Byron Nelson does here. Maybe about where he wanted to. Okay. Wind's blowing left to right. I'm going to aim a little bit this way. Ooh. He's going to have a little bit of rough there. He's going to have 185 yards to the pin. It's going to be a tough shot for him here. Ooh. All right, so we're going to go 187. We're going to go with the 4-iron here with the wind. Oh, not a good shot. I chunked it. Stays in the rough. Nice shot just off the green for Snead, or for Nelson. Snead's got 89 yards to the pin. He's on, but he's going to have a tough par putt from there. Nelson chips on. We're going to try to lag this. Take a bogey and move on. Gets it up nice and close. Oh! Nelson misses. He's going to bogey as well. So both players bogey the second hole, and they both go to 1 over. The end of the hole, our third hole, 371 yards, par 4. Another good birdie opportunity in favorable conditions. Drive should be the right side of the fairway, which is lined with 3 pot bunkers and a small gorse bushes. That leaves the best angle to avoid cart gate bunker, which is shaped like a crescent, cuts deeply into the left side of the green. See what Byron Nelson does here. Byron Nelson driving the ball well here today. Oh, perfect drive. Here comes Snead. Wind, moderate winds. Oh, gonna lose the fairway, gets into the rough. Good drive from Snead though. Here's Nelson. Puts it up nice and close. He'll have a nice birdie opportunity from there. Here's Snead. Check the green. I'm going to go just a little to the right. So here's Snead's birdie putt. Long birdie putt. He's going to need a perfect roll here. Oh, just past the pin. Here's Nelson. He misses as well. For par. Snead. Oh, just misses. He'll have to tap in for another bogey. Nelson following suit with a little miss there, and he'll get a bogey as well. So both players go to 2 over. Hole number 4. 470 yard par 4. The options off the tee are to go straight at the flag, down a narrow strip of fairway hemmed by dunes and gorse, or to take the drive over mounds on the left, where the fairway widens to merge with the inward 15th hole. The farther left the tee shot, the more difficult the approach, with a bunker on the left and the green sloping away to the right. Let's see what Nelson does here. Again, nice drive. He's in the fairway. Here's Snead. What do we got? Winds left to right. This is... Oh. So he's going to be on the fairway. A little short drive there for Snead. Still has 226 yards to the pin. It's got a 4-iron. 4-iron. We want more than that. We're going to go with a 2-iron from here. Let's see what he does. Nice shot from Snead. He's on. Front of the green. Still have a tough birdie putt from there. Nelson's going to roll off onto the fringe. Here's for birdie. Oh, just short. Here's Snead for birdie. 60 feet. Oh, you can't get it. So we're going to try to lag it. That's it nice and short. You should be able to par from there. Taps it in. Nelson also pars, and we head the whole 5. As both players at 2 over through 4. Our first par 5, 564 yards. Typically the easiest hole on the old course at most championships. One of the only 2 par 5s, but easily reachable in 2 shots as long as the wind is not in the players' faces, which it's not. It's left to right, it looks like. A little bit of a crosswind. The tee shot must avoid 7 bunkers on the right between 270 and 320 yards. The best place to lay up is between the 2 spectacle bunkers. The sheer size of the green, 92 yards from front to back, can frustrate many birdie chances. All right, let's see what Nelson does. This is straight for Byron Nelson. Good drive from Snead, left side of the fairway. 284-yard drive. Nelson's second shot falls short of the green. He's really going to have to poke it, though, to get it on the green here in 2. Oh, it's going to roll back down. He made a bid. Left it just short. Good shot from Snead there. Should have a birdie, nice birdie opportunity. Here's Nelson. He gets it up there nice and close as well. Snead for a birdie. Oh, just misses it. He'll tap in for par. Here's Nelson. Nelson, it's like they're following the same pattern here. We head to hole number 6. Both players 2 over. Here's hole 6 is 412 yards, par 4. Tee shot is completely blind, so bunkers to the left and right are hidden as the hole drops to a lower level beyond the gorse-covered ridge. A hidden dip runs across the front of the green, making the approach shot deceptive. Still, it should be nothing more than a wedge to a relatively flat putting surface. All right. Let's see what Nelson has. My guess is it's straight and true. He has been driving the ball beautifully today. Here's Sam Snead. Wind still a little bit of crosswind. Aim left. There we go. Left side of the fairway. Good drive from Snead. Here's Nelson. Puts it on. Going to stay on to the back of the green. This is going to be a tough placement here. If it goes too far left, it could roll off. We don't want to, oh, that wind. All right, we'll try there. 9 iron. It's -5 on the distance. Let's do 160. Good shot from Snead. Oh, good putt. It's going to be short, though. Here's Snead for birdie. Just to the left. Oh, he misses his par putt. He'll end up with a bogey. Rough going for Sam Snead there. Hey, Nelson pars to take the lead. He's got a 1-stroke lead after 6 holes. He head to hole 7. 337-yard par 4, short par 4, but we got a lot of things to deal with here. This starts the famous St. Andrews Loop, a 6-hole span of short par 4s and 2 par 3s. On the only true dogleg on the old course, most players will hit iron to a flat area beyond a large mound where the 7th and 11th holes cross. This green is guarded by shell bunker and slopes from left to right. Let's see what Nelson does here. Good drive. Nice drive. Snead almost hit the green there. He almost drove the hole. 302-yard drive. Got a hold of that one. Nelson leaves it just short. Oof. Got to get it up there. $50 yards. Looks like we're going to lob it. Try to get over that strong slope there. Oh, beautiful shot from Sam Snead. Hits it up nice and close. Here's Nelson for birdie. Just misses. Snead, good chance for birdie here. Ah, he is not putting well. He'll end up with a par. Nelson tap. Oh, he missed his par, but he'll bogey and then we're tied again. Both players now 3 over after 7 holes. Here we go with a 155-yard par 3 on the 8th hole here. The only par 3 on the outward 9, with the skyline of St. Andrews and its prominent towers and steeples on the horizon. Depending on the wind, this can be a short iron or a 5 iron. A large green is partly obscured by a ridge, and while relatively flat, the tough hole location is behind a vertical face bunker on the left side. Alright, so wind now is going right to left. Snead gets the honors. 139 yards to the pin. Don't want to go too long here. Last 5 on the distance. All right, we're going with the 9-iron. Beautiful shot, Snead. Almost perfect, leaves himself short putt for birdie here. And Nelson's going to go a little long. He'll have a tough birdie putt from there. 95 feet. He'll just try to get it up nice and close. He does. Beautiful putt. Here's Snead for birdie. 16 feet. He needed that one. He'll tap it in for par. Nelson also pars, and he heads to the 9th hole. It's going to be a 356-yard par 4. This might play as a long par 3 for some big hitters because the green is relatively flat with no trouble in front of it, making it reachable off the tee. Gorse bushes creep close to the left side of the green, but there is a wide expanse of fairway between the gorse and the 2 bunkers on the right. Snead's going to tee it up. Wind right to left again. Strong. A little stronger. It's a moderate, it says. Minus 10 on the distance. Oh, he's going to go left. He's going to be in the rough. I don't think it's a bad lie. Nelson's down the middle of the fairway. The second shot. Beautiful shot. Up. Nestled right up against the pin there. Or near the pin. Here's Snead, his second shot. From the fairway, or from the rough. Actually a little worse lie than I thought. Not a great shot there. He's on, but tough birdie putt from there. Oh, just short. Inches from the hole. He'll tap in for par. Nelson misses as well. He'll par. And that's going to take us to hole 10. Let's look at the scorecard. Snead's putter not working well for him. Lots of bogeys. 3 for each player. And no birdies on this front 9. Nelson found 87.5% of his fairways. Averaged 20 yards less on his drive than Snead. Both players actually struggled with their putter for the most part. Snead with 20 putts in that first 9, and 19 for Nelson. So we're going to be right back for the back 9. See you in a minute here. All right. So we are at the 350-yard par 4 10th hole. Snead gets the honors. He's 3 over. In calm conditions, this is another par 4 that can be reached off the tee. The landing area is tighter, with rough to the left and 2 small bunkers on the right, about 290 yards away. The green slopes much more than the 9th hole, falling away from a raised front. So as we look at that, so do not want to leave it short on your second shot. All right, so we're going left to right still. Ooh, just missed the bunker. Nice drive. Good drive. 295-yard poke from Sam Snead. Nelson, left side of the fairway. He's got a nice drive. Nice approach here. He's going to have a decent birdie putt from there. Oop. Wrong one. Didn't get enough of it. Nelson for birdie. Just short. Here's Snead. 19 feet. Oh, continue with his putting troubles here. On the 10th, he'll putt in for par. Nelson also pars, and he head to the 11th. Still, both players 3 over. Here's a 172-yard par 3. The final par 3, and far more intimidating than the other. It could be anything from a 9-iron to a 3-iron, depending on the wind. The green is guarded by bunkers so severe that Bobby Jones once tore up his card after 3 swings on one of them. A ball in Strath bunker in front of the green could require players to go backward. The green slopes severely to the front. So, tough pin placement here with both these bunkers surrounding the hole. Yikes. All right, so Snead's got 176 yards to the pin. Right to left now. -10 on the distance. We're going to go 185. We're going with a 6-iron from here. Okay. Oh, just a little too long. It goes out of the hazard. Oh, tough shot for Snead. And it looks like Nelson does the same thing. I putt it from there for par. Gonna miss it. Both players would tap in for bogey. So they both went long. And got the penalty stroke. So we head to the 12th hole, 326-yard par 4. Both players 4 over par. This hole, this short hole is deceptive because of 4 bunkers that are hidden from the tee. Craig Wood first drove the green in the 1933 Open, and Sam Snead, the Sam Snead, did it in 1946. The hole location dictates the line of the tee shot. The top level of 2-tiered green is only 12 paces deep and demands utmost accuracy with the wedge. Look for most players to go for the green. Well, after all that, Sam Snead's going to have to go for it here. I don't know if he'll with that headwind, it does not look like he'll be able to do it though. Minus 25 on the distance. Yikes. Yeah. It's going to be short. Well short. It's going to be in the rough. Nelson, second shot. Oh, beautiful shot. He'll have a birdie opportunity there. Nelson, or Snead, his second shot. Good shot. Tough birdie putt, though. 31 feet for a birdie. He needs the putter to come alive here if he's got a chance at taking this match. Nope. Just a little strong. Here's Nelson. Drops it for birdie. Nelson goes the 3 over with that birdie putt. Oh, and Snead just gave him another stroke as he misses the short par putt. He'll tap in for bogey and go to 5 over. So Nelson now up by 2 strokes as we head to hole 13. 13, a brutal string of holes, begins with a shot that must avoid a line of coffin bunkers down the left side. The approach could require a long iron, which must carry the entire way to a green that is slightly elevated and should stay left of the flag. A shallow hollow filled with rough on the left and a deep bunker on the right guard the entrance to the green. Oh boy. Nelson will tee it up first after that beautiful birdie on hole 12. He'll stay on the fairway. Here comes Snead. Right to left. We're going to go with a 3-wood, I think, here. Just gets by the bunker there. So Snead's second shot here. Six iron. Nope, it's going to go left. It's going to go off the green there, be on the fringe. There's Nelson. Oh, in a bunker. That's our first bunker I think we've seen this, surprisingly, here at St. Andrews. Okay, Snead. He's going to try to putt it. Not as bad as he's been putting, though. Just short. Gets it close. Nelson puts his power putt in. And as does Snead, so both players par there. We head to the 14th. Nelson with a 2-stroke lead. We got a par 5 for 567-yard hole here, 14th hole. Not a bounds wall runs down the right side. A group of 4 beauties bunkers on the left require a 250-yard carry Into the wind, the second shot should be played toward the 5th fairway to avoid hell bunker. Into the wind, this is a 3-shot par 5. The face of the green rises steeply before dropping away back and left. Nelson. Finds the middle of the fairway. Again, we're going right to left. Oh, Snead in the rough, right side of the fairway. All right. Ooh, Nelson puts it in the bunker. I don't think know if I want to try that. What the hell? Snead's gonna go for it here. All right. Oof, just misses the bunker. Nelson, third shot is short. Here's Snead. He needs to get one close here to try to get back in this match. Oh, tough, tough. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a scary little shot here. Yeah, we're going to go right at it. Nope, it's going to roll off. Not good for Snead. But lob this one. There we go. That's nice. Hopefully you can par that. And if you could walk away with a par here, that'd be very happy. Here's Nelson. Picks it up nice and close. Here's Snead for par. Oh, Snead just not putting well here. He'll tap in for bogey. Goes to 6 over. And Nelson holds his par. He now has a 3-stroke lead with 4 holes to play. Here's a 15th hole, 423-yard par 4. The Sutherland bunker in the middle of the fairway could be a factor into the wind. The fairway tightens at about 300 yards, and the drive should be aimed at the church steeple between 2 hillocks. The approach is open to a sloping green, but it should be a high spot to avoid the humps and bumps in front of the green. Here's Nelson. Nelson just past the fairway bunker there. Nice drive. We are right to left again. With the 3-wood here. Good drive. Smooth. Plays it perfectly. Middle of the fairway. Here's Nelson's second shot. Just a little long, but still have a birdie opportunity from there. All right, 191 yards. with the 5-iron. Oh, that one goes way left. Tough putt. He'll be happy if he can 2-putt from there. Not a good shot from Snead. Not playing his best golf right now. Here's Snead. He's going to try to get it close. Very nicely done. Very nicely done from Snead. Here's Snead. Taps in for his par. So he did what he wanted to do there. Could have been a disaster. We head to the 16th. 388-yard par 4. The fence that marks the route of the old railway into St. Andrews runs down the right side of the entire hole, leaving only a narrow strip of fairway between the fence and the cluster of 3 bunkers called the Principal's Nose. The drive should be left of those 3 bunkers to set up an open shot to a green that rises sharply at the front and is guarded by a bunker front and behind. So, alright, so let's see what Nelson does. Very nice. Here's Sam Snead. Looks like we got a little bit of a headwind. Beautifully done. Nice drive from Sam Snead. Oh. Nelson's going to be just off the green, it looks like. Here's Snead, his second shot. .130. Let's go with the 9-iron from here. Got it. Beautiful shot from Snead. Nelson chips on. He putts. It's going to end up with a bogey. They'll go to 4 over. Sam Snead needs this putt right here. He hasn't putted worth anything for the entire match. But right here would get him 2 strokes and get him a stroke off the lead. Ah, he missed it. Snead with another big miss. He'll end up tapping in for par. So if he's got anybody to blame, it's his putting game that has cost him so far. We go to hole 17. A 465-yard par 4. The road hole is the most famous in the open rotation, with a reputation as the toughest par 4 in championship golf. An additional 40 yards means the drive should carry 260 yards over the replica railway sheds to reach the right side of the fairway. Approach should be to the right half of the green to avoid the road hole bunker. Anything long will result in a shot from the road behind the green. Alright, Snead. We got a right to left. Going to be -10 out the distance. Stay in the fairway. Nope, it's going to get into the rough. Here's Nelson. He's into the rough as well. His second shot's going to be short. Well short of the green. Okay. 173 yards to the pin. All right. Distance. Oh! Miss hit from Snead puts him in a bonker. No, not good. He's on, but it's going to be a tough par putt. Here's Nelson. Oh, beautiful shot from Nelson. He'll have a good chance at a par there. Here's Snead. And he goes past the pin. Another bogey. Oh, Nelson puts his par putt in. That's pretty much ices this match. And Snead misses. He's going to have a double bogey here as he taps in. He'll go to 8 over. Not a good round for Sam Snead. As we head to the 18th, Nelson would have to totally blow up here to give Snead any chance at winning. But this hole, it's a hard hole to blow up on. The closing hole, 354-yard par 4, is a short, simple, and dramatic. It can be reached from the tee, but a road runs along the right side, and shots toward the green, the first or the second, must carry a swale known as the Valley of Sin. The most famous part of the hole is the Swilken Bridge. Okay. See what Nelson does here. Keeps it simple. Nice drive down the middle of the fairway. Snead. Right to left. Though he's not going to hit it that long, especially it's -10 on the deep drive. Good drive along the right side of the fairway. It's going to roll. It's going to keep rolling. And it stops. 301-yard drive from Sam Snead. Oh, Nelson trying to put an exclamation point on this match. Snead's on. He'll need this for birdie, though. 22 feet, misses wide right. Story of the day for Sam Snead. Taps in for par. And Nelson wins it. Byron Nelson, one birdie in the whole match. That was by Nelson back on the 12th. Sam Snead shoots a 8 over 80. Nelson a 4 over 76. As the conditions were a little rough for both players. And then on top of that, Snead's putting was brutal. He improved a little bit in his fairway consistency in his back nine. Nelson made a little Snead kind of came back drive-wise. Snead actually had a better greens and regulations rating. But, yeah, not a good match for Sam Snead. He falls here today at St. Andrews. Byron Nelson wins by 4 strokes. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.